This video is for Marketing 525 on how to import your data and how to create a library. Okay, so when you're in here, you're going to go to SAS Studio. So this is how it's going to look. Probably not open like this, but anyway, we're going to import this data, the bank.csv data. It's under a folder called marketing. I believe the navigation that you are going to see is going to be a little bit different than what I see, given that I'm the instructor and you'll just see it differently. But there will be a folder marketing 525 and you'll see these two data sets. One bank.csv and then bank_char_transpose.csv. We're going to be importing bank.csv today. However, before we import data, it's very important that we create a permanent library. So that said, we're going to go to our libraries. So here in libraries, we're going to see a full set of libraries that are already set up for us, but we need to set one up for our class. I already have one here for Marketing 525, but I'm actually going to delete this and to show you how to create this library. Okay, so to create a library, it's very important because if we don't, and we just save everything here to our work library, the work library, everything that is saved here during our session, once we log out of SAS, it disappears. So we want to have our data and whatever data we may be creating saved. So we're going to create a new library, and for that we're going to go right over here. As I hover on top of this, it says new library. Click on here. There are 3 steps here. 3 easy steps. You miss one step, it's not going to create, or it's not going to create the library as we would like it to be created. So pay attention. 3 steps. First is your name. So Marketing 525. There are no spaces here. If you would like to put an underscore, that's fine, but no spaces in the name. Now the path, I don't want you to start selecting a path, but I do want you to click on browse. So once you click on browse, don't touch anything, just click OK. Look how it fills in something. You will not likely have the same thing filled out here because this is my user ID here. Then the third part is here. Click on recreate this library at startup, because if not, you will not have a library when you come back and open up SAS. So that said, name, no spaces. The path, you just simply click browse and click OK. Don't touch anything else. And you select to recreate this library at startup. You click OK. Here is my library, Marketing 525. There is nothing in it. Okay, now let's proceed to import that data set. In our last class, we saw that this data set, when we opened it up in Excel, it's not as simple as other data sets, because these are not actually, it says .csv, which stands for comma separated values, but it's actually semicolon separated values. So we're going to have to do a little extra work here. So just double click on the data set. This already opens up the import facility. Lots of code automatically generated, it's all good. So when importing data, any data set, you really are going to want to change this area, because when this imports the data, the name of the data set, it's saying data set name, is going to be import. Not very descriptive. And the library is going to send it to the work library. Well, we already said, if you put the data set in the work library, that's fine. You can work with it in this session. You exit out of SAS, come back in, that data set disappeared. So we want it in our permanent library. So I'm just going to go here and click change. As you see, here is work. I can't type anything here, but I can select a library. Here is Marketing 525. And I'm going to change the name to Bank. I selected a library and I changed the name to Bank. Hit save. Now look at this. It's all set here. I can even see in the data set that is, the code that is being generated, it's already saying that it's going to go to marketing525.bank. That's library marketing 525 and the data set name Bank. But we do have something else to do here. Like I said, this is it says .csv, but these are not comma separated values. These are semicolon separated values. We know this from our first class. So to be able to import this successfully, we need to file type. We're going to need to change this because it's saying default based on file extension. The file extension again is .csv, comma separated values. So SAS is saying, hey, wherever I see a comma, that's a new column or a new variable. So we're going to have to change this to DLM, the limited file. And now it's asking us suddenly, what's the delimiter? And I'm going to put, it's a semicolon. After I've done that, again, change the file type to DLM, and I've specified the delimiter. Now I'm ready to execute this. To do that, I click on the running man that's right up here. Or you can do F3 as I hover over it says run or F3. I'm going to click on the running man. And it seems like it worked. Okay. Here are my results. I can actually go to the log and check this out. See if there's any errors. No warnings. There's 8 notes. I can read through them. Or I can just take a look here at my results. It says there's 41,188 observations and 21 variables. You can actually take a look at the data over here, okay? But more importantly, I think it's going to be important that you check here in your library. So I'm going to go to my libraries. I'm going to go to Marketing 525, and here's my bank data set. I can go like this and I can see, oh look, here are all my variables. Or if I want to see the data set, I can double click on this. And now here it is. Here's everything. Nice and neat. I have one column, okay, per variable. It's all nice and neat. As you're doing this and you see that you don't get these results, go back to the video. See the steps there. Each step is necessary. There is no way that you can skimp out on, I didn't put in 2 teaspoons of salt. I put in 1. It doesn't matter. No, this has to be exactly like it's been laid out here. If not, it just won't work. So other than that, if you still have any questions, any issues, please do let me know. That's it for this video.